received the kickoff of Monty Palazzo.
Final pitch was not a pitcher that was going to be used in that kind of situation. The rest of the bullpen was right down the pitch. Later on in the show, we're going to hear from Dr. Mason. Right now, we're pausing the second station to identify the Bills radio network. This is Don Kennedy and Jackson at the spot.
Number 2, Smith on a kickoff return. Taken down by number 40, Andy Redlow. First and 10 for
he didn't hit the quarterback.
Quarterback Marmello Pete in the open.
Didn't do it. Get him out.
Marmello for a Neshaminy touchdown.
Clancy. He went right by him. He went right down the line.
To attempt the extra
He
point.
went down so
Brad
hard.
Coley to hold. And Bruce Beecher will do the snapping.
It wasn't the left defensive tackle. Listen. No, it wasn't the left defensive. He didn't
Drop
get
kick
anything.
is up,
He had nothing to do
and the
with it.
kick is good. And the
Went right in and down behind the tackle. If
Number
he had
59,
if he
Steve
had
Riley to
closed,
kick
he'd
off.
tackled the kid. But he
back
ran.
deep, number 25, Julian Eichert. And number 21, Monty Palazzo. Eichert at the 9. Taken down the 16-yard line by number 14. Kevin Greenberg at quarterback.
Why is Eichert comes out on his own?
Greenberg's pass is complete.
What was the first one, Coach? You called?
Holding penalty.
Now they're in. See it? It's like a 6. It's almost like a 6 now. Yeah, but so is 29. Oh, face man.
Greenberg taken down.
He gave him a safety.
Face mask. No face mask penalty.
He grabbed him by the face.
Making it. Neshaminy from the 20-yard line. Bill Borman, number 42, and 46, Steve Derry. Back deep. Along with number 2, Tim Smith. Mahaffey kicks off. Tim Smith taken down just over the 40-yard line. First down to Neshaminy, nose of the ball just over the 40-yard line. Number 42 jumping over tacklers is Bill Borman. Shipped up by number 35, Paul Izzy. With 42, Bill Borman, and 46, Steve Derry. Marmello's pass is incomplete. Intended for number 16, Kelly. Borman hit by number 71, Brian Beaver, and 63, Brian Storm.
It's inside shoulder to guard. Inside shoulder. Look at this.
Marmello got to move the ball back into the Neshaminy territory. 2nd and 15.
Let me check it again.
Marmello hit.
Oh, that's going to be
Incomplete forward pass. Blitzing in, number 8. Draw play. Stop for short yardage. Andy Gooch to punt. Lizzie and Eicher back deep. From the snap, in on a play, Wolfgang. Greenberg pass complete to Overberger. Brought down by the helmet.
Just sneaking. Guy blocked down. The right end.
Eichert off a right tackle is pass is completed. Number 35, touchdown, Paul Lizzie. Greenberg to Lizzie. Eichert, Lizzie, and Solly in the backfield. Greenberg forced to throw the ball away as he's pressured by number 48. At 6. And Mahaffey to kick off to Dury and Smith.
Well, he could.
Smith takes the kickoff at the 10, goes cross field, gets by 2 tacklers, and takes it all the way up to the 30-yard line. Marmello peaked, but Lizzie holding on to his ankle, and he's finished by Brian Wolfgang. A host of Gooch to punt to Jorge Hernandez. Timeout.
Sit there, coach, or what?
Palazzo, Lizzie, and Solly in the backfield. Greenberg over the ball. Lizzie on the carry. Manning and Clancy in tight at end. Greenberg Greenberg, the second man through. Palazzo takes the ball down close to the... Greenberg on a quarterback sneak takes the ball over the 5. Tackles led by 60 Rizzo and Glenn Braxator.
Speed left, coach. The right.
Full house backfield for Tennent. 4th and short. First down, Lizzie. First down, Williams. Full house backfield. Lizzie driving. Touchdown! Touchdown, Lizzie. Mahaffey to kick out of Overberger's hold. Ball is down. And it is good. And it's scored. Smith and Derry back deep in the Neshaminy. Mahaffey to kick off. Smith fumbles it out of bounds, and Wm Tennent will have Neshaminy deep in their own territory. Overberger, the saving cat hen for the Redskins on the 37-yard line of the Redskins. To the point where they are remembered. 1st and 10 for the Neshaminy.
Now they tried to come back. All right, where's the time?
Derry around left end.
Okay, good. Linebacker. No. See? Platt did not tackle the quarterback. Platt did not tackle.
Marmello into Wm Tennent territory, brought down by Overberger. First down, Neshaminy. Marmello over the ball.
Can you hear me?
Mark Homer taking the ball straight up the gut. Marmello Pete picks up the first down. Jerry's still on his feet. Brought down by Taylor.
We only have 10. Timeout.
First and goal at the 5. Rhineclad holding. Marmelo's pass is incomplete. Marmelo fakes and hits Arnie Gooch wide open in the end zone. Touchdown to Neshaminy. That's the extra point. Brad Coley holding. Kick is up. Kick is no good. And the score in the second. Short kick taken by Brian Wolfgang, who's tackled at the 28-yard line by number 14. Penalty flag. The illegal shift is the call to bring up a 1st and 15. Greenberg's pass is incomplete. Greenberg's pass is complete to Overberger, who's dragged down by number 52. Second and around 6. Greenberg's pass. Foreman back to receive the punt.
Nobody down here.
Foreman takes the punt with no one around him and runs it up the mid. Marmelo spinning up to the 47-yard line, tackled by Kevin Greenman. Marmelo Kate is brought down by Lizzie. Tiger runs it down the right sideline, taken out at the 24-yard line, but there's a penalty. Lizzie bouncing off the people, moving the ball up closer to 50. Brad Koenig, Jim Koop leading the blocking on that play. Greenberg keeps for a loss on the play. Todd Barritz at right guard. Sean Mooney at right tackle. Receiver. Clancy to punt. Ball rolls into the Neshaminy territory and is down at the 41-yard line. First down for the Redskins. Number 42 picking up. Caught from behind by Greenberg as he jumps up. First down for the Redskins. Cornello fumbles. Wm Tennent ball. Recovering the fumble, number 71, Brian. Paul Lizzie. Lizzie turning for yardage. Kevin Stolley stopped at the line of scrimmage by Glenn Graff.
Hurry up! No! 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 No!
Timeout, Tennent.
Why did he do that? It's only one man open. But now he didn't run the blast. The blast over the clock.
Second and 10 for the Panthers. Complete the man in trouble.
Get the first down. Gotta hold on to that. Cover up on it. Just learned that last year against them.
Looks like center Jim Coop recovered that fumble. Driving to the first down. First down, Wm Tennent. Greenberg back in the backfield by number 86, Sean Ellis. Second and 19. Gain of around. That moves the chains. First down for the Panthers.
Come on, come on! Come on, brother! But listen. Well, I know that, but they will come. There he is. Listen, want to kick a field goal? But I'm just saying.
Greenberg's pass intended to Taylor is incomplete. 15 for Wm Tennent. Greenberg's pass is incomplete off of Overberger 10. Mahaffey attempting a field goal. The kick is down, and it is no good.
Get on the ball! Why did Jesus Christ where the
And that is the end of the first half. Riley to kick off to Hernandez and Eichert. Solly pitches to Eichert. Eichert going around right in, touch back. Eichert enters the Neshaminy territory down to the 32-yard line. Palazzo cuts back, takes the ball down to the 26-yard line. Third and a short 5. Greenberg takes the ball himself for Tennent. Lizzie bouncing off the people. Lizzie, touchdown! Paul Lizzie, Tennent attempting, going for the 2-point. Lizzie, short of the goal. Happy to kick to Smith and Derry.
Why couldn't he pull? I'd like to know why.
Short kick. Taken by number 42, Bill Borman. Fumble on the play. Ball on the 37-yard line of the Redskins. 1st and 10.
Second man again. I'm just going to give to the second man.
Borman, a good yard and 3. Now the fumble, Tennent's ball! First down, Wm Tennent. Covering that, Ryan Platt. Kicks over in Redskin territory at the 44-yard line. Complete Overberger. First down, Wm Tennent. First down for Tennent. Ball on a 33-yard line. Greenberg to Palazzo. Palazzo stumbling down at the Overberger to Lizzie. Takes the ball down close to the 5. Solly down to the 1-foot line. Penalty flag, no touchdown.
Do that. Both winning motion.
Two men in motion for 10 on that play. 26.
There he is! Run it!
Greenberg. Pass to Lizzie. Ineligible receiver. Intercepted, thrown right to the defender. Number 16, good.
There he goes, 97,000 yards. That tackle's got a tackle. Who has the dive?
Take that, 2nd and 3. Steve Derry.
Here, come over. Ah, no one. Did you see Wiley? You see what they're doing?
5.
Look at this, look, see?
Marmello brought down by Black and Andy Redlaw. Goes to punt to Hernandez and Eichert.
Look at that.
Hernandez on the run back, but there's a penalty flag. Foreman taking the ball up close. 2nd and 6. Number 29, Mike Homer, bounces off a Marmello keeps and gains enough yards for the first down. Ball is hit and incomplete. Number 29, Mike Homer going through the line of scrimmage. Keeps and drives for the
Grab a hold up, get him in next play. Don't let him disappear.
Tim Clancy in for Andy Redlock.
Watch this play.
Miller throws the ball down. No receiver in the Mark. 3rd and 20. Marmelo's pass is incomplete. Hernandez and Eichert back to receive Gooch's punt. Hernandez takes the ball up over the 20. First down, Wm Tennent. Overberger hands to Lizzie, who spins off, protects the ball, takes the ball up over the 35 to the 37. Overberger hands to Collazo, who keeps his legs driving up to the 40-yard line. Tackled by DJ Shook. Along 12. Solly not able to turn the corner. Overberger dragged down by number 86, Sean Ellis, making the sack. Fourth down, Clancy to punt. Foreman back deep. Foreman takes it on the run. Tackled in Panther territory at the 43-yard line. Officials timeout. Jumping over a tackler, kicking the ball down close to the first down, Redskins. Foreman driving off left guard. Hold down by 2nd and 5. Smith, second man through, is down close to the 10. Tackled by Wolf. Ball inside the 10, 1st and goal. Number 42 going in. Touchdown to Neshaminy. Bill Borman. Penalty flag. The legal procedure. Pulling a hold. Soft kick is up and no good. UPL 468. They threw those cars immediately. Hiker shakes off a few tacklers and takes them. Everberger at quarterback hands to Palazzo, who fights the yardage. Up to the 43-yard line. 2nd and 5. Pick up a 5 by Palazzo. Kevin Solly falls. Overberger's pass intended for Hernandez. Penalty declined, 4th down for Tennent. Short snap is stopped short of the line of scrimmage, short of the 1st down marker, that is. Neshaminy. Dragged on by Overberger. Number 2, Smith, driving for yardage. Tim Smith, untouched. Foreman to short yardage. Marmello stops around. Marmello keeps. Redlow in pursuit. Fourth and short. Flag. Very leaning forward, trying to get the 1st down, but there's a penalty flag on the play. Movement in the back. Drive Wolfgang started more mellow. Overberger's pass intended for Matt. 3rd and 2. Overberger's pass intended for Kevin Patch. 4th and 2 for Wm Tennent. Pass complete by Palazzo, who stopped short of the line of scrimmage. And there's a penalty flag. Carmelo takes the snap and down. Delay of the game on the Carmelo downs the ball. And that is the end of the ball game with a score. Neshaminy Redskins 21, the Tennent Panthers 19. I'd like to remind you, there's a reception for the Hall of Fame inductees in the cafeteria, and all are